premonition type. Other one is called omens, telling you that what is going to happen may not be right, maybe dangerous, so you better be careful. It's just a precautionary measure being taken. And then we have dreams which are basically a lead up to a story. That is like you want a continuation, no, one page to another, so something has to come in between. Then there are multiple other reasons why this dream occurs. The best way is when we have dreams of mundane world. The mundane world dreams are basically of no use. They are just like our lower mind is playing on this. Our lower intellect and mind is playing on our Chidakash. Chidakash is a place where these dreams are happening. But this is of no point, no use at all. The best is when we get divine inspiration. That's the highest kind. Where we get the divine inspiration, like people who have written some fantastic books, holy books and all that. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you're all in dark.
Hey, I can't help it, yeah. In this place, there is no light.
Acha.
Hey, Brito shaved.
See, I told you, Brito. Everybody is going to get a shock of their life, and they will say you're so handsome looking.
Of course he is.
Good morning.
Of course he is handsome looking. Morning, Gantil.
Yeah, you recognize this new member?
No.
No.
What I want is somebody shaved him while sleeping, I believe.
मम्मी और डैडी ने आके बोला रहेगा इसको है ना अभी शेव कर दे देगी. So the highest form of a dream is when you have this क्या बोलते हैं उसको idea that God wants to talk to you or he wants to convey something. So you will find that most of these holy books have come about by this way. When you have, yes, so you will find that most of these books, including the Revelation, the last portion of the Bible, was in a dream. It was conveyed in a dream. Whom was it conveyed to? मेरे को याद नहीं, लेकिन बोला था उसको. John, yeah. So it was conveyed in a dream. It was written some 90 years after the death of, after Jesus Christ was put on the cross. So 90 years after that. And the rest of the Bible also has come about in a similar way, where you will find that Luke and every other person that is there who has written the Bible, they have written it by divine command. Okay, so dreams also, the highest form of a dream is for the purpose of putting the teachings or whatever that the God wants to convey to you through that. Okay. और तो कुछ लिखा नहीं था ना, उतना ही था ना, क्या और कुछ था? Yeah. Yes. See, the only reason why even yesterday where we said, for the sage, there is something is the truth and something is falsehood. What is falsehood? What the material world sees as a truth is the night time for the yogi, and what is daytime for the yogi is night time for the universe. So the yogi normally does not go through these dream sequences because he is himself living an extended form of the self, and that to the body appears as a dream. See, the body has a complete disconnect with the self. It doesn't have the real knowledge or understanding about the self. So what happens when the yogi is dwelling on the self, there is no way of understanding, there is no way of knowing. Oh, somebody has joined. Who is that?
Aparna.
Oh, Aparna has joined. Okay, Aparna, good morning. Yeah. So this is how it works. you get some divine commands, or it's a continuation of something that, or you have Hajmola and then go to sleep. And then you won't get, because your upset stomach also can create dreams. Yeah. When all these children, no, they will get up right in the middle of the night, stomach is aching करके जोर से चिल्ला के उठ के. So, and children have these weird dreams about fear. They get the fearful dreams. They are getting dreams as if somebody is doing something to them, or the whole world is attacking them. Good morning, Padma.
Pranams.
So it's a fear factor also, which plays on the mind of not only children but adults as well, because adults are also more like children only. Many a times they have. Pari has joined. Okay. So good morning, Pari. Okay. So now that is the meaning. Guru was supposed to join. Guru told me he's going to join. Send me the invite करके बोला. He's looking for invites on the page. You just give them a link where Weebly Tibly क्या है वो उसको. But whenever these people are logged in, just tell them about it, because. Oh, you also observed, is it? Good. It's not Brito has not joined in today. Some new person has joined in. मैंने वही बोला, some handsome guy has joined in today. Who is this person?
I know, he's looking fair. I was wondering.
Yeah, see, you are looking fair. अमेरिका जाने के बाद आदमी गोरा हो जाता है, तो मैं जाऊंगा तो क्या होगा?
Your dad slowly becoming yellow.
It's time you went.
Hey, don't talk like that. Brito is otherwise also handsome, huh?
Brito, you're getting compliments.
Compliments
I hope you are recording. Tomorrow people will see and they'll say, Brito, who is it? Yeah, on YouTube.
Brito, remain clean shaven. You'll get a girl very easily. Your mother will be very happy.
No.
clean shaven man.
To recognize himself, he has to shave one day. बोला मैं कौन हूँ?
Oh, no. He's saying yearly routine. So this is Republic Day. Republic Day, yearly.
उधर रिपब्लिक डे नहीं है.
उधर नहीं है, लेकिन वो तो इंडियन है ना.
चलो, आज अभी क्वेश्चंस है तुम्हारे पास?
Yeah, to rise above gunas, should one move towards sattva?
Yeah, it is always when you are in the tamasic mode, you have to rise higher towards sattva. If you are in the rajasic mode, you have to again rise higher towards the sattva. Idea is that for all mundane people, of all people, those who are not even on the path, they have always been told, do good, be good, donate to this, do this thing. All the qualities of sattva are put in front of them. Okay, it is like a qualifier, sort of, like you get qualified in the sattva region. Okay, and you have to come in the top 20, Miss Universe contest mein, vaisa. So you have to become sattvic in nature. You have to always try to be qualified for that. Many of the jobs will say wanted graduates. Okay, अभी वहाँ पे 10th standard वाला student जाएगा तो वो तो disqualify होएगा. Correct है? In the same way, if you are in a tamasic state, you can reach God. Nobody says you can't, because the highest form of God for tamas is Shiva himself. You can definitely qualify for that, but do you know the path from tamas to the self? That's a difficult thing. Tamas to self, the path is very, very complicated type. It is called tantra. Though basically we are all human beings who are dependent on the bodies. We are so much dependent on our food body or mind body and so on and so forth. So to reach God through this body itself, it's possible by performing various actions of tantric kind. Or the other one is also called Kundalini. Kundalini Yoga is also using the body source, the powers in the body centers. to reach that particular place. Again, there is another where we use the powers from the second body, where we say pranayam, okay, and using also the last body where Patanjali, one of the avatars of Vishnu, came up with this, using the body as a tool for reaching God by means of Hatha Yoga. Okay, though he spoke about yoga in general, but we are focusing more on Patanjali's Hatha Yoga principles more, because they are more dynamic in nature. You can
He's an
read,
avatar of Vishnu, is it?
he is a Vishnu avatar, yes.
Oh.
So Patanjali came before Shankaracharya, by the way. Shankaracharya's birth was beginning of this century, somewhere at the time of 50 AD, or maybe it is 50 BC, nobody knows. In most of the books it is written as 600 AD, but he was born well before that, because Buddhism was at the peak somewhere when Jesus Christ was born. Buddhism was at peak in India, and after the Buddhism left, I mean, it started completely getting destroyed in 2000 years ago. That's during the time of Jesus Christ. So possibly Kumarila Bhatta and various other people came during that time. There is no way of knowing. It's just like today we don't know when Jesus Christ was born. I mean, you can give hundreds of theories, but we don't know. And in the same way, all these stories came about, and today everybody comes up with their own kind of story, or whatever that you wish to try to understand. And so back to your question.
Tamas, Rajas, Sattva, and then beyond.
Correct. So now these are the three gunas. In the previous line, you were there when we were doing the previous line?
Yes.
There was one line which we did about, yeah, the Vaishyas and the Kshatriyas and the three gunas.
Yes.
Okay, you were there. Yesterday you were there, sorry. So these three gunas is always representing the various modes. It's like the three different Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. This world is mixed up with all these three. And these are also mixing up with elements. If you remember, Tattva Bodh, the elements, the senses, the mind, so on and so forth. And when it is making its own khichdi of it, so you will find that there is a certain portion of all gunas in us. Predominant one. We are basically looking at predominant one. Predominant could be the Sattva, it could be Rajas, or it could be Tamas. So whichever is predominant, we have to say, good morning Guru. Guru, we are here every day actually at this time. Okay. And if you miss out just that same website, no, what is that? Guru, is the same. The videos are uploaded after 2-3 hours or 4 hours, or at the end of the day you can see.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Many thanks to Brito.
So our website is getting done, so it will take time. Yep. So the Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, the three things that are there, they are all a mixture. So every human being or every creature for that matter is a mixture of one of these three. And the predominant one, I mean mixture of these three, and there is a predominant one. The predominant one could be Sattva, Rajas or Tamas. Depending on the quality. Suppose there is more of predominant Tamas, so you will find that polar bears type of people are there in this world. So they would rather go to sleep and not do anything, and maybe once in a while wake up to have lunch and dinner and all that. Or there are Rajasic type of people, like the ant. Ant has got the highest of the Rajas. Full day and night it is just working. It's always towards something or the other. Usko, though not for herself, it may be for the whole community of hers, but yet she is running here, there, either searching for food. So it is highest of the Rajas. And then we have the last one, which is called Sattva. Sattva bolega to the highest kind in the three. and Vishnu is the main god connected to it. For Rajas, the god is Brahma, because if Brahma is not Rajasic in nature, he cannot produce. Okay, his production band ho jayega. So he has to keep on producing, constantly
His
working.
factory.
Yeah, he's a factory. So he is having these 5 heads, 5th one got chopped off, only 4 are remaining now. Otherwise he would be always looking up. So he has this constant activity in all 4 directions. It's a constant thing that is going on in his world. But in the case of Sattva, the person is always benevolent, kind, good at heart, so on and so forth.
Composed.
Wants to be very good in the world, goody stuff. And these qualities which describe the goodness of the person is always sattvic in nature. It is always better to have sattva, at least you are going to go to heaven. So the idea is, be good, do nice things, always pray to God and help the needy and save the world, join you and I, all those things, save the children. So all these things are there, and you have to move towards sattva. There is no pre-qualification for reaching the self. There is actually no pre-qualification, because self, there is no qualifier in the sense that these are the terms and conditions that you have to fulfill. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. For the Rajasic people, the second yoga is very good, which is Karma Yoga. You just keep on working, but Rajasic people are focused on results. That is the most difficult thing. So those who are Rajasic in nature, who are focused on results, that is highly impossible for them. So they have to be Rajasic and Sattvic in nature, where they are doing the work and yet they are more trying to be in Sattva. Yes. And we have still not come to that part actually, you know. The Arpan part has still not come in. So we will enter that part very slowly. So how to overcome? Krishna has still not told anybody. So that is the answer. So there is no qualifier per se. But Sattva is good. To be with Vishnu is always nice. That is the reason why we have to accept Sattva. Yeah, any other questions? Anybody else?
Bro, I have a question on the action that we were verse, right? That verse talks about the action.
Okay.
So in the material world, that most of the cases, the action gets influenced by other people's actions, right?
Yeah.
So in many cases, we might have to take a decision considering, because we are in a social community.
Yeah.
And it's always like tainted or influenced. So where does this fall? Like, because I don't think that's anywhere a God's voice or God's action in the place, right?
Okay. See, first and foremost, when the social surroundings are there, okay, or when you are in, let us say for example, you are in a family or in a group. Now the group is driving it, the family is driving your decision making, correct? Based on what is it that is important to you. So you are completely in the material. There is no question of being in the spiritual. You are actually in the material world. All the decision making are having the scent of the I in it. I is the ego. It's going to say, I did this decision. I am the one who is the deciding factor. I am the big boss in the house. Isn't it? Or, see, I took the decision of sending my children to Mount Carmel. ऐसा करके तुम बोलेगा? कुछ तो भी बोलेगा कि नहीं? Or suppose you take a decision where you have to buy a flat or something like that. So you are the deciding factor. Somebody is the deciding factor. And the decisions are based purely on material benefits. It's a benefit, isn't it? Are you not focused on the benefit? Because you're focused on the benefit, it is always going to be on the material plane, not on the spiritual plane. Now many a times a spiritual being is being told to take a decision. He's told, you should decide which is the right one, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. At that point in time, the spiritual being gets confused, because on one side he's been told God is the deciding factor, okay, and here you are told, देखो तूने डिसीजन नहीं लिया तो तुम्हारे लाइफ में खतरा है. So you are confused like nobody's business. So you, on one side, every day morning you are sitting for the Bhagavad Gita, and in the afternoon wife says, Sadil, you got to do this. So that time you will wonder, God, please, I know I am a sattvic, I am a spiritual being. You got to help me in this. The choices are always there in front of us. So just 3-4 days back, I put up an update on the Facebook, if you remember. The choices are going to be there for everybody, whether you like it or not. Okay, do that comes to you naturally. Okay, you are going to use your mind. No, don't worry. You're anyway going to use your mind, because your mind is like a minefield. You are walking through the minefield. बोलेगा तो गया वहाँ पे, तुम्हारा वहाँ पे भाजीपाला होने वाला है. तो you don't have choices. You are going to walk there. But whatever decision you take, you need to understand that that was the required decision. Please be focused on it. Think, why are you there in that place? You have been given a mind for knowing this, isn't it? So you are there in the specific place, at the specific time, and at the specific juncture for taking a decision, right? So whether you say yes to it or no to it, whether you are decisive or indecisive, both. Sometimes we are going to be say A to E hai choices. Okay, I will think about it and let you know. ऐसा करके कभी कभी अपने को बोलना पड़ता है. Or the thing is, I'm confused, I don't know. Okay, you're confused, you don't know what to do. Oh, you're supposed to be confused, that is the answer.
Okay.
You have to get it. The reason why you are there is for confusion only. And even if you say the answer is A or B, okay. Leave the results, forget the results. The results क्या होने वाला है, तुमको क्या करने का है? देखो, एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ. बोला इलेक्ट्रिकल चेयर, पोटेशियम साइनाइड, क्या, या फिर बाय हैंगिंग. बोला विच डेथ यू वुड वांट टू हैव. तो क्या बोलने वाला है? अरे द एंड रिजल्ट इज गोइंग टू बी यू विल बी डेड. So that means the result is always decided, isn't it? Do you get the answer? The result is already, you are dead. It is already decided. So whether you go to the electric chair or whether you go by hanging or you take a potassium cyanide pill or something like that, मरने ही वाला है तू बॉस. तो हमारे वर्ल्ड में ना मरने वाला है का मतलब वैसे भी है ना, तू सूली पे चढ़ गया है. You are going to be Jesus Christ. Okay, so why not be the martyr? बोला ठीक है, जो होता है वो A, B या C या D या E या undecided, कुछ भी चलता है. Leave your ego in that. Does not matter. छोड़ो, कोई important नहीं है. And just keep it at the back of the mind. This is what was expected out of you. Okay, the God knows already that this guy is going to be undecided. Okay, I'm undecided, so I don't know. You can do that and proceed. So result, even for a spiritual being or for a material being, are already decided. In the material world, the person takes the onus or the credit for the results. In the spiritual world, you know the fine line. Who are you to take credit, sir? Because at the end of the day, that answer is never in your hands. Got it? So this is the fine line between the two of them. Got it? Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Any other? Yes, Pari.
Okay, I was wondering, you said that all realized beings travel with their inner circle, correct? And their inner circle, you said, is liberated
Yes.
because of the person who's with them, the realized being. So why is it that the liberated inner circle is not realized? Why does the realized being have to come back to teach these other liberated beings? Why do they have to be taught in every single life?
Yeah. See, the idea is there was a beautiful movie called Princess Diary. Okay. There is a queen of Genovia. All right. If you remember, the old lady, I don't remember her name. And there is this very beautiful girl who is studying in school. Does the girl know she is the princess? No. The knowledge only comes when she is told about it. And even after telling that girl, I think she is the woman who is going to get the Oscars this year for Les Miserables, whatever.
Anne Hathaway.
Yes.
Lamel.
Yeah, whatever. So Anne Hathaway is the one who is, the highest contender for this role. Imagine, this girl has no clue, and then suddenly one day she is told she is the princess. Now, tell me something, is she ready for the role? No. So you got to be taught the rules and the regulations that are necessary for becoming a princess. Now tell me, just because she doesn't know the rules and the regulation, is she not a princess? Correct? So whether even if you say that she doesn't have she's an uncouth person, she's not fit enough, who are you to say? She is from the lineage. Okay, that means she is the chosen one. Correct? Now, in many of the beautiful movies, the design is, if you see this Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie, what is that, multiple things, he is a robot and all that in the first film, Terminator. That young boy, if you remember, in the first film, and he goes on to become a man and so on and so forth, he is the chosen one, isn't it? So does it take away his being a chosen one? No, not at all. Even if he has no clue or idea about him not being the chosen one. You see, in the initial stages, even the princess has no clue she is a princess. She just thinks that she is a high school girl. So here it's the same thing. So in the first case, people have no clue that they are the one from the inner circle. Second, even if they know about it, because their body is so strong in telling them that you are the child of so and so, you are the daughter of so and so, you are so and so, your name is XYZ, to erase that thing from that person is extremely difficult. So we have to go through a process of what we call as, brainwashing. To make you the princess, the brainwashing is important. So going through the process of knowledge is important. If you remember, she is taught all those beautiful things. Even in another beautiful movie where Julia Roberts is going for this dinner, and that man is teaching her which fork and which spoon and which knife, what all things that you are supposed to do. And in the initial stages, she's eating, if you've seen the movie, in that she's shown as an uncouth person, absolutely dirty, ugly, like type of a person from the streets. And when she becomes the real pretty, whatever woman, She is really an amazing person. The change is fabulous. Correct? And that is important. Does it change anything? No. You were a princess earlier, you are a princess now, you are a princess in the future. Except that the fundamental knowledge that makes you a princess is non-existent, is covered sort of, like in you are still thinking, I am a human being. Got it? Alright. That's okay, no answer, or you want some more understanding? Good. Because you see all these movies, very good. Yeah. Okay. Any other? सेंथिल के पास नहीं है अभी. Brito तो is busy, technical officer.
So the reason why we keep coming back is because of the karmas. Is that the reason why we have to come back again and again, and that's why we have to be taught again and again? So why are we otherwise then coming back again and again if liberation has happened?
The karma is associated with the bodies. Why are you associating karma with the divine?
So then why are we coming back again and again?
The body is the thing.
Okay.
It is like this, you are water. If I bottle you in a Coca-Cola bottle, you will think you are Coca-Cola. If I bottle you in a squash bottle, you will think you are a squash. Okay. Or if I put you in the French water, which is so expensive, Evian, so you are going to become expensive water. अब बोलेगा वैसा ही नल का पानी, and you will become नल का पानी. So what do you want to be? You got what I'm saying? It's the choice that you have. But knowing the truth, what is the truth? The truth is you are the divine being. And these bodies are only carrying that, like the bottle is carrying the name on it. And you think you are the bottle and you think you have the name Coca-Cola. Got the answer? So the body, remember, it is the body which has the shape, the name, the karma, the mind, everything is connected to the body. And because our linkage with the body is so strong, we carry our bodies with us literally from one life to another life to another life to another life and to the another life. Our attachment to our body is the highest. And in every place, if you remember, Krishna is telling you, no attachment, no attachment, no attachment. Okay? And that is the reason why we are always coming back into the loop. Now, in this line, where he says, you have to remind me, where did we stop?
20.
20, yeah? All right. In line 7, he says, Arjuna, whenever righteousness is on the decline, unrighteousness is in the ascendant, then I body myself forth. How do you think Krishna will come? He has to take a body, no? Body means what? It's a whole ocean. The self is the whole ocean. Now, if that whole ocean, I have taken some water from it and bottled it into Coca-Cola bottles. So Krishna will have to appear in one Coca-Cola bottle, isn't it? Otherwise, how will the people understand that, okay, Krishna is here? So he has to take up a body over there. Got it? Again, if there are fishes, okay, now do you think fishes ka god is a human being? No. कुत्ते का गॉड ह्यूमन बीइंग है कि कुत्ता है? अब बिल्ली का गॉड बिल्ली ही रहेगा ना. समझ में आया? तो पंछी का गॉड पंछी रहेगा. So you can't have कुत्ते का गॉड as human being. No. So कुत्ते का गॉड will be kutta only. So when kuttas are praying, they are praying to kutta god. Think about it. I mean, logically you think about it. Now do you pray to some other god? बोला हम लोग crocodile god को pray करेंगे, ऐसा थोड़ी हम लोग ऐसा करते हैं, नहीं करते. तो that is the reason why a kutta god will be there. So if Krishna wants to give some example to some particular, say, bird, sparrow, will he not take a birth of a sparrow? So he has to accept a body which is sparrow type, isn't it? And that is the reason why I always say, if God comes to you, how will you know him? So a kutta comes in front of you, how do you know he is Sai Baba? You don't know, because you are not a trained kutta. नहीं तो तुम अगर कस्टम्स डिपार्टमेंट का कुत्ता होता तो स्मेल करता था. So वो कस्टम्स डिपार्टमेंट का कुत्ता रहता है, वो करीना कपूर को बराबर स्मेल करता है.
Sniffer dog.
No, he knows the heroine. That's a joke, come on. You can laugh, no problem. She has acted in a movie called Heroine, ma. And heroin is a drug. So the kutta knows the drug. I know it's a very far off joke, but
very bad joke, Daddy. Very bad joke.
No, it's very complicated joke. So anyway, so God has to take a form. So he doesn't say कि मैं कुछ कर रहा हूँ. He says I body myself forth. That means I take up a body. मैं एक body में घुस जाता हूँ. Got it? That is the reason why for human beings to realize this, to understand this, is extremely difficult. So we think if God comes in the body, how it's going to be. So we are looking for, we are searching for, is somewhere, does he have, like we have Mr. so and so, Miss so and so, is there a God so and so करके लिखा है क्या? नहीं है, लिखा नहीं है उधर किधर भी. It's very difficult to know that. है ना? जैसा .com समझ में आता है, .org समझ में आता है, तो .god करके आता है क्या किधर? समझ में आया? तो वो डॉट कुछ तो वही आएगा, तो समझ में आता है कि है करके. So it's always going to be when a person has no clue about it for this reason. And embodiment is important. Why is embodiment important? All these bhoot, preta, pishach and all that, they have only the last bodies.
Body.
Yes. So they can walk through the walls. And they are always searching for a human body. Why are they? बोलते हैं ना कि हम पछाड़ रहे हैं. Bhoot, preta, they try to enter into somebody's body. Why? Because they need bodies. They need to get embodied. That is why they are searching for bodies. So they can take a host body. Host body? A ghost takes a host body. Yeah, host body means भूत घुस जाता है ना body में. And then you will have,
really keeping me out right now.
Okay. And then you'll have to call Hema Malini to sing songs. Yeah, Bhoot Raja, Baha Raja. So, got it. So that is the reason. Yeah, Pari, sing jokes, what to do? At least you'll remember that. You'll get dreams. So got it? So any more? No. Good. All sick jokes, they all got tired of it. All right. So we have to start from 21, but I had said that I will just do action, inaction, action in inaction, action in. You remember these words I said? I am going to just take up for a small rundown. So a yogi sees inaction in action and action in inaction. This is what we were discussing yesterday. So what you think is an action? Now today you may say that Obama became the president of United States. You will say these words, and he got elected. All right. And you will say that he has campaigned so much, and in the last election he defeated McCain and Sarah Palin and all those people. And this, So every time you will say, oh, he defeated this, he did this, he is coming, he is getting elected. The truth is, we did this just 5 minutes ago. It's already decided, boss. The end result is you will be dead. ऐसा करके बोला कि नहीं मैंने? It's already decided. Obama as the president. It's already decided. So the yogi just looks at the election and doesn't say anything because he knows election करो या कुछ भी करो, वो अगर ओबामा इलेक्ट होने का है तो वैसा भी इलेक्ट होने ही वाला है, उसमें क्या बड़ा बात है. God wants him to be there in that chair, so he is going to make him. But going through the process is important, isn't it? So to stand for election, to campaign for it and then win the election is extremely important, right? Now everywhere it's the same old story, and that is the reason why the yogi sees there is inaction in that action. They are doing the action of standing for election, and that the yogi says that's inaction. Why? Because there is no, he's already decided he's going to be the president. Now we come to action in inaction. Now tomorrow, you know, I know we see these tennis matches, lawn tennis. Okay. Now in lawn tennis, the person comes, okay, and he is going to play, and he is ready. And the other person comes up with a hamstring injury and opts out of it. So this person gets a walkover, isn't it? So you say, yeah, cheating, you know, he doesn't deserve to. It's very unfair. It's not right that he should have lost in this match. And finally, वो final में आके final जीतता है. तभी है ना बोलता है no, if he would have, you know, that walkover would not have happened, no, third match में he would not have become a champion.
Analysis, yeah.
Yes. So we have got this great mind who knows the future very well, or whom to give and whom not to give, we know very well. So we have already decided on this fellow's fate. You know, he is useless fellow, doesn't deserve to be the champion. Correct? At such point in time, the person who walked out of the game, inaction. But the yogi sees action in that. He knows very well that this was to happen. If this doesn't happen, this other man will never become the champion. You see, in inaction, there is a very beautiful state where Bhishma Pitama does inaction. He lowers his bow and arrow. Why? Because Shikhandi is in front of him. You know Shikhandi or no?
Transvestites.
The man who was a woman. And he is not supposed to raise his bow and arrow on a woman. And Arjuna standing behind Shikhandi, टिक 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 जोर जोर से है ना अपना है ना एरो चलाता है और वो उसको चित कर देता है. नाउ इन एक्शन हो गया कि नहीं किसका? भीष्म का इन एक्शन हो गया. तो द योगी knows the inaction is action. He has to die there. You know, he has to sleep on those bed of arrows. That is programmed in the game. So his inaction is actually full of action. It's only when he doesn't do that things are going to happen. Samjha? So there are many a times these type of circumstances which work in our world. You may say, I'm going to opt out from this role. You know, many a times you get chances in your own company where you are told you have to do this. And then you sleep over it and next day you go and say, no, I don't think I want to go there. I want to do this job. And you may opt out for it, thinking that I am not going to get into any karmic loop because I don't want this job. It involves that I need to fire 100 people. You know, there are certain jobs where you are appointed to fire many people. And you don't want to do the job. And at such point in time, thinking that just because you are not there, those people are going to be saved, you are actually doing an inaction to do an action, isn't it? Without the knowledge, without any understanding, there is a lot of things that have happened. And maybe they get a ruthless person in that position who fires 1000 people instead of 100. You don't know. So who is responsible at the end of the day? You. You would have only sacked 100 people. Now this other guy who has come is gone and sacked 1000 people. So you are responsible for those remaining 900 people also. See?
Additional karmas.
Yes, additional karma. So having inaction or action both accrue karma. बोला खाया तो भी पछताया, नहीं खाया तो भी पछताया. समझ में आया? अभी दाढ़ी किया है, शादी करने के लिए बोल रहे हैं ये लोग.
अच्छा.
खाएगा तो भी. हाँ, वो he is putting up an ad in the Washington Post and the New York Times. Yeah. Or maybe they have a red corner notice from Interpol. आपण यांना पाहिलत का? Something like that.
Don't do it, man. Don't marry. Don't do it.
देख तेरे को एडवाइस किधर से आ रहा है देख. Actually, advice is always given by those people who don't do it. You see, the film critics are the ones who have never shot a film in their life and yet they are criticizing the film.
Yeah, I've never acted.
Yes. इसका साले का acting
No, I've never been married.
See, good, no? So in the same way, the whole world is divided like this. The critics are always not a part of the game, yet they would like to criticize.
They're witnesses.
Yeah. So, Saas and a Bahu serial also, the Saas will not have a Saas. And yet when the Bahu comes, she will behave like a Saas. You know that? हाँ, क्योंकि सास की सास मर गई होती है before she got married. Okay? और ये सास जिंदा है, तो जो आएगी उसका तो सौसर बना देगी, मतलब उसका पता नहीं क्या बना देगी, उसका केचप बना देने वाली दूसरे का. So, not known. So, we will continue now. All right. Because I think you understood this action, inaction and all those things. Having subdued his mind and body and having given up all objects of enjoyment, free from craving, he who performs sheer bodily action does not incur sin. Okay? So you have to subdue your mind and body. I think it's the most difficult thing in the world to do, isn't it? Telling your mind, shh, don't talk. The mind has got a bigger mouth than you. It just goes on jabbar, 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 jabbar. So, you know, yeah. And these ears you can close. What about your mind's ears? You can't close them. Because it hears more than you want to hear. Physically you want to hear less, yet it is going to hear. I'm telling you this. Try this next time. When there is a lot of cacophony around you, that means lot of noise, you know, you are standing in a place where 1 2 3 जोर से गाना चालू है गणपति का या ऐसा, तो कान में ऐसा उंगली डाल के भी देखना ना, तुम्हारे माइंड में वो गाना चालू रहेगा. You will be actually following the beat without, you know, with your ears closed also. So that is the reason why it doesn't require anything. It doesn't even require eyesight. Okay, your mind can think faster than your eyes. Okay, मतलब अभी इतना फास्ट वो चलता है कि अभी इट्स अ सिंपल एक्शन ऑफ दाढ़ी करने का. हाँ, वहां पे लड़की किधर से आई बॉस? तो अभी यहाँ पे दाढ़ी करने का शादी से क्या मतलब है, सोचो. लेकिन माइंड कैसा है, बोला नहीं इधर से सीधा शादी का मंडप में. हाँ. और हम लोग इतना आगे की सोचते हैं, जस्ट बिकॉज यू शेयर जस्ट फॉर चलो ऐसा करके. इट मे बी अ वेरी, you know, non-fruitive action, but it has already drawn fruits, whether you like it or no. और तेरी सब जन शादी करने के लिए तुले हुए हैं, except Pari maybe. So you see, mind, to overcome mind is very difficult. Then the body. हाँ, बॉडी का डिफिकल्ट तो मैंने आपको बोला ही है, कितना बॉडी डिफिकल्ट है. ओवरकमिंग बॉडी इज द टफेस्ट. ऑलराइट. And this body by itself is, I told you, it's like a bottle, isn't it? Correct. और वो बॉटल को थोड़ा क्रैक हो गया, थोड़ा ये हो गया, थोड़ा वो हो गया, तो कितना दुखता है. You know, we have this, it hurts, I am not feeling right, मेरा सिर दर्द है, ऐसा हो गया, वैसा हो गया. And you look in the mirror, oh, I don't look nice today, I got a bad hair day. लो कर लो बात. किधर से बैड हेयर डे का मेरे को आज तक है ना कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं समझ में आया. बोला टकला देखता है ऐसा बोलता है, आई गॉट अ बैड हेयर डे. आई मीन सी हाउ फनी दैट इज यार. बोला एक बाल है, उसको आगे ऐसा करने का नहीं, वो अभी पीछे गया है. So well, what is a bad hair day? I got nothing to wear. Cupboard is full of clothes, yet I got nothing to wear. So you can say, अब ये डालना. No, I am not going for this, I am going for this, so I need to wear this. So you really wonder कि है ना ये कबर्ड रहे कि पूरा कंपनी लाके रखूं भी इधर ना, तो भी यही बोलने वाला है कि what, I got nothing to wear. So we should all have been staying in Australia with the Aborigines, you know, whatever that is. उधर तो कुछ डालते ही नहीं है. Okay, I went to see one nice film yesterday. It is called क्या यार वो zero something something.
0 down 30.
Dark zero something 30 something.
0 down 30.
Yeah, Bigelow. Catherine Bigelow is the name of the. वो ओसामा बिन लादेन के पीछे हाथ धो के लगे थे वो लोग. फाइनली पकड़ा, उसको मारा भी. तो but the mind, how much it creates. You know, the amount of frustration this girl goes through in the film. The heroine is there. There is no hero in the film. It's a heroine based film. She catches this fellow. Now every day she goes and she writes on that glass over there. Her boss's cabin is inside, and from outside she writes 10 days gone, 20 days gone, 100 days gone, 110 days gone, 130 days gone. And these American people are sitting knowing in that house there is Osama bin Laden, and they are not taking decision only. They are undecided. So she is getting so frustrated. So every day she takes a red pen, she goes and writes on that. So here it's like that. Our world is like this. तू कितना भी बोलेगा ना तो भी तुमको भी है ना वो रेड कलर का राइटिंग दिखने वाला है. उधर रहेगा नहीं कुछ भी. Even the indecision in somebody's life is the most painful. You know that? Do you know or you don't know? That is the reason why they always carry that flower with them. Will he, won't he, will he, won't he, will he, won't he, ऐसा करके एक एक पंखुड़ी निकालता है. As if वो flower बोलने वाला है तुमको. Yes, I will marry you ऐसा करके. ऐसा तो नहीं होता है. So the idea is that body is a big painful thing. Alright, to overcome, the body and mind are the most difficult things in the world. So he says, please subdue. He is not telling you to get rid of your body and mind. You know, where is it that is being told that you have to get rid of your mind? In Buddhism they tell you, no mind status.
No mind.
Here Krishna is not telling you no mind. He is telling you subdue it. Oh, hai, it is there. Mind is there. He is telling you. क्योंकि अपने को कीड़ा है ना. You know, we all carry viruses whether you like it or not. We all carry all kinds of viruses in our body. जब भी हम लोग को लगता है oh my nose is blocked, और फिर उसके बाद लगता है कि है ना मेरे को अगले दिन है ना सर्दी होने वाला है, तो जरूर सर्दी होता है. देखा है कभी? Arey, but the Kida has been actually, he has got a address in your body, by the way. If you drop him a line, it will reach him. Yeah, www.virus.com ऐसा करके उसको एक ईमेल डाल देगा ना, उधर पहुंच जाएगा उसके पास. Already living in your body. The E. coli, ये पता नहीं क्या क्या सब viruses are already there in your body. It only requires that knock on their head. ए चल आजा, अभी सर्दी हो जा, तो उस दिन सर्दी हो जाती है.
That trigger.
Yeah. So because you are woken up that giant, no, sleeping giant, Kumbhakarna. So it's like that. So it is nothing but the triggers. So getting rid of this body and mind, having given up all objects of enjoyment. iPhone छोड़ दो, सोचो, नहीं कर सकते, बोले that is enjoyment. No, you can't. No, you cannot do with your iPad. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. All are supposed to be
Enjoyment.
objects of enjoyment. थोड़ी होने वाला है, नहीं. You know why I am telling you नहीं होने वाला है? Because this yoga, even for my friend Arjuna to understand, was very tough. Because getting rid over his own body was tough. All right. Later on in life, he marries 6 times. 6 wives he has got. With Draupadi is there, by the way. और 6 जन को पकड़ के किधर से लेके आता है. So getting rid of his body was difficult. Getting rid of his mind also was very tough, because every now and then he says, Krishna, action replay करना. मेरे को वापस जरा देखने का है. So every time he goes to ask Krishna, can we please do the Bhagavad Gita once again? Okay. So getting rid of mind and body, giving up all objects of enjoyment. Imagine he is going to become a king after this. So can you say get rid of all the enjoyments? Of course not. You can't do that. So here it's tough. But please understand, for a karma yogi, this is important. Getting over your body, getting over your mind, dropping all kinds of attachments, no attachments in any place, getting over the objects of enjoyment, free from craving. You can't have any craving of any kind. No cravings at all, nothing. You are only supposed to be having God in your world. He who performs sheer bodily action does not incur sin. Now you are only supposed to do the action with the body. Without the body, the mind, no attachments, no desires, nothing, and yet you are only supposed to be a tool. Understand this. Only a tool. You cannot be any other thing. The tool does not get profit also. Correct? So whatever tool you are say you are a washing machine. You are only supposed to wash clothes. बोलेगा मैं कहना शर्ट रखूं क्या मेरे अंदर? Not allowed, sir.
Then you can't wash clothes.
Then you बोला मैं एक शर्ट को खा लेता हूँ. No, you are not allowed. You can throw out water, but you can't eat a shirt. Otherwise the washing machine is of no use, isn't it? You know, many a times अपना जैसे इलेक्ट्रिकल हीटर है या फिर आयरन है, वो कभी शॉर्ट हो जाता है, रिपेयर कर सकते हैं तो रिपेयर करो, नहीं तो उसको उठा के हम लोग बाहर फेंक देते, बराबर है? Why? It's not a good instrument. It's not a good tool. So please understand, Krishna is telling you, you are not supposed to keep anything for yourself. You are only supposed to do your job perfectly. No end result, nothing for you. So you just have to do bodily action. And when you become this kind of a tool, then you will not have any karma, sharma or anything like that. No. Alright? So the karma yogi who is connected, contented with whatever is got unsought, is free from jealousy and has transcended all pairs of opposites like joy and grief, and is balanced in success and failure, is not bound by his action. Now we are coming to this karma yogi. Now already how he has taken the previous line into account, alright? That means he has overcome his body, he has overcome his mind, He is going to do his job just like a machine. Now such a person who is contented with whatever he got, matlab you should have contentment. Okay, now खाना खाने को बैठे हैं और सबको है ना 4-4 भजिया डाला और तुमको खाली एक ही डाला, गुस्सा आएगा कि नहीं? लगा उसको 4 दिया, मेरे को खाली एक ही दिया. तो वो ऐसा है हमारा. लेकिन वो एक से कंटेंटमेंट और दूसरा किधर भी वो भी नहीं मिलेगा. ऑलराइट, शादी में जाते हो, सेकंड राउंड में, थर्ड राउंड में वो खीर ही गायब होता है. तो तभी तुमको गुस्सा आता है ना, साला फर्स्ट राउंड में मैं जाके बैठता था तो खीर खाने को मिलता था, या व्हाटएवर पायसम दे कॉल इट, इजंट इट? हाँ, सो पायसम इज नॉट अवेलेबल इन द थर्ड राउंड. Of course, if you are going to sit with the bride and the groom later on, you will get payasam, no, you will get special extra care. So you can wait. लेकिन वो लोग 3:30 बजे खाना खाते हैं. तभी तक अपना है ना सेकंड टी का टाइम हुआ रहता है, इसीलिए अपने को भी तकलीफ होती है. अभी सम्राट रहता तो मैं बोलता था उसको उसको बेचारे को बहुत भूख लगती है. उस दिन वो कैसा बचा था उसके शादी में मेरे को नहीं मालूम. 3 बजे तक उसको बिठाया था. So whatever is sought is free from jealousy. He has to get whatever that comes in his plate, no extra special, whatever that comes naturally to him. All right, then he is free from jealousy and has transcended our pair of opposites like joy and grief. Free from jealousy, उसको ज्यादा दिया, मेरे को कम दिया, ये jealousy है कि नहीं? See, I am taking a very simple example of food. It will give you an idea about it. It's only an example. It doesn't mean that that is what happens to a karma yogi. वो खाना खाने को बैठता है, ऐसा कुछ होता है, ऐसा नहीं है. This is just an understanding. For the sake of understanding, these type of examples are given so that your clarity is there. Then he is not jealous about what दूसरे के थाली में क्या है, उसमें कोई jealousy नहीं रखते. It's like many a times, in my world also, that there is, sometimes people feel inadequate. Okay, sometimes they feel that I have done a great job. So there are likes and dislikes. There are people who may say, that I have done this perfectly, and some people will say, no, I have not been able to fulfill. No, please understand, there is nothing like this in the picture. Your mind is tainted. The yogi is least bothered about it. किसी ने उसको 10 पैसा दिया, किसी ने 1 पैसा दिया, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. किसी ने उसको एक पूरा ग्लास भर के दिया या किसी ने उसको कुछ भी नहीं दिया, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. So you have to become like a yogi where there is no such thing as the difference which comes in you. So there is neither joy and there is neither sorrow. There is no like and there is no dislike. So there is no pair of opposites in that person. Pair of opposites, अच्छा लगता है या बुरा लगता है, दोनों नहीं चलेगा. And is balanced in success or failure. Balanced in success or failure. Everybody wants to attain success. Everybody, isn't it? There isn't a single person, मैं fail होता हूँ, मेरे को फेल होने का, ऐसा करके कोई नहीं जाता है. ऑलराइट, सो हाँ, फेल होने का एक तरीका रहता था पहले. बोला if you get out of writing the paper earlier, बोला तेरा गर्लफ्रेंड बाहर खड़ी है, इसके लिए मैं जल्दी पेपर लिख के बाहर आ गया. हाँ, वो होता है, तो तुम उसमें फेल होएगा जरूर. हाँ, so that is also possible, but there are reasons. Are there not ulterior motives in it? Yes, there are ulterior motives. So you want to fail, so you don't want to do that. ये भी है. But here we are talking about this karma yogi. We are not talking about you. We are talking about a karma yogi. He is balanced in success or in failure. Whether he succeeds or whether he fails, nothing should deter him. See, everybody is doing some action for the purpose of success only. They are not doing it for the purpose of failure. So let us see that the failure is something that they are not, it is not there in their horizon. But we fail sometimes. We fail sometimes. And when we fail, we feel very sad. We feel very, terrible. Fear comes in us, and there are lots of problems which we, happen to us. ये क्यों हो गया मेरे साथ and all that. But the reasons are not known to you. It's only when you go ahead in time and then you look backwards, okay, that time you will understand that that failure was important for you. Sometimes it so happens that a lot of failures come about. A person keeps on doing so many things and they keep on failing. And nothing seems to work in their world. Many years they may be working literally from scratch. There was this young man, who was a complete failure in school and stuff like that. And he came to the city of New York, or I don't know, Hollywood maybe. And he came to this city. And there was another guy with him. They were both staying in the same house. And both of them were failures of the highest order. And they were wondering, अभी साला life में करेगा क्या? बहुत बरस तक they were failures in their life. One guy was only 4 feet something, and the other guy was handsome guy. And the handsome guy used to say, what a slob this guy is, fat, dakla, fat and short guy, what kind of a character he is, साले इसके साथ रहने का कैसा. लेकिन वो दोनों रहते थे साथ में, and they were partners in same क्या बोलते house में, है ना, वो लोग लेके रहते हैं ना accommodation. And both went on to become superstars. Do you want to know who they are? If you don't want, I'll continue. The Pari says don't want. Yes, Danny DeVito and Michael Douglas. Yes. Now look at, now that today these names are, oh my God, Danny DeVito is such a short guy, but fabulous, producer, director. And Michael Douglas, oh my God, handsome dude and all that, rich guy. So imagine these two guys literally, penniless, having nothing to do in the world and staying together and both looking at each other. But for many years they were like that. And today they are a name to reckon with. It's the same thing that happens in our world as well. So we don't know why things are happening. So failures also sometimes come for what reasons, we have no clue. But perseverance is important. Perseverance means, do not think about failure or success. You just have to keep on doing what you have to keep on doing. Failures can come for many, many years of life. Till the age of 56, this man was a complete failure. He couldn't run his business. He couldn't do anything. He worked for Kmart, and he was like complete gone case. And then at the age of 56 or 55 or 56, whatever, he started this company, which in less than 20-25 years went on to become the topmost, Fortune 500 company in the world. That man was Sam Walton. He didn't have money, he didn't have anything till the age of 56. Complete failure. And then one fine day he starts the dime store, that particular store, and then goes on to make billions. Success or failure is not known when it is going to happen to you. Sometimes you are a complete failure till the end of life. You may be working in a petrol station, giving petrol in a country like Aden. And one fine day you come back to India and you become the topmost boss in India, Dhirubhai Ambani. How do you know that? But when he was selling petrol, did he have any idea about it? So to see both these in a balanced way, success and failure, is very, very important. So don't go and jumping conclusions ki I am a failure, I am a failure, I am a failure. Or don't get egoistic in nature. I am so successful in life. Both. You don't need to do all these things. So a karma yogi is least bothered about failures or success. And he's balanced, okay? And he's not bound by an action. Whatever he does, like I told you, Senthil, with your question, I told you, what you got to do is just do it. Does not matter. Even if it is indecision, does not matter. Why are you bothered about it? Just leave it in the hands of God and just do it. So a karma yogi just keeps on doing what comes to him naturally. All his actions get dissolved entirely. Who is free from attachment and has no identification. Oh, you have written something, Guru, I didn't see. I'm sorry. My eyes don't go on this side. For some reason, such successes are rare in India. Oh, that you wrote some time back, is it? Huh?
Just now, on your comment on Walton, Sam Walton.
No. They are not rare in India. Incidentally, India is a very famous ground for this.
Success stories.
Yes, success stories. You see, Biyani, the guy who started this Big Bazaar Future Group.
Future Group.
Yeah. Or you see these S. Kumar people. Or you see this, so many stories are there. Phenomenal stories are there in India. And see the Shashikant and Ravikant Ruiya. Completely the whole company had gone to ruins. And today SR Group is one of the greatest groups. Okay? And India also is a very, very beautiful ground for these type of successes. Stories are there, definitely. But unfortunately, Indian stories are not known to India.
Yeah.
We know all American stories better than Indian stories. इसीलिए मैं ज्यादा हॉलीवुड के बारे में बोलता हूँ. बॉलीवुड के बारे में बहुत कम नॉलेज है अपना. नहीं दोनों है, ऐसा नहीं. So that is the reason why we do not understand this. So coming back to this, so all actions get dissolved entirely. Who is free from attachment and has no identification with body and free from feeling of mind, whose mind is established in the knowledge of self and who works merely for the sake of sacrifice. So a person who is a karma yogi, remember, overcoming the body, overcoming the mind and all these things, all those lineages follow करने का. फिर उसके बाद क्या होता है? All his actions, they get dissolved. Even if he does any action of even killing somebody, like he's telling Arjuna, na, kill this fellow, kill that fellow, बोलता है कि नहीं? Even that action will get dissolved. It will not convert into any karma yoga for him, any karma for him. Who is free from attachment? That means you have to do the job with detachment. Now think about it. वो कसाई खाने में, कत्तल खाने में काटते हैं ना बकरा. वो आदमी दिन को कितना बकरा काटता रहेगा? बहुत सारा करता रहेगा. हाँ? उसको तो he must be the biggest papi in the world. No. He knows it's a job. He is supposed to do that job. His job is of killing this type of, for food. So he does it very naturally. Even when Sri Ram went into the jungle,
Forest.
Don't you think he was running after that deer to kill the deer?
Yeah.
Huh? Of course. You think all these kings and all those people, were they not killing animals?
Yeah,
Of course they were killing animals. Yeah, and they used to eat the flesh as well. Who told you they were not doing that? So even all the top gods and the goddesses and everybody, including Kali Mai, is non-vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she eats the blood. Imagine that. Kali Ma is also doing that. So वो non-vegetarian ही है बॉस. तो अभी अटैचमेंट लगाएगा, ये नहीं बेचारे को कैसा मारेगा, कैसा मारेगा, ऐसा करके थोड़ी चलता है. अभी तू कसाई है, कसाई बोलेगा तो butcher. If you are a butcher, you better be a butcher, no? So here he is telling Arjuna, you are a Kshatriya. You better be a Kshatriya. Kill. It's your job. It's like the army man goes into the battlefield and becomes a friend with the enemy. That is not going to help your country win, isn't it?
Then he becomes a traitor.
Yeah. अभी तुम जाके ओसामा बिन लादेन का ग्रुप में ज्वाइन करेगा, कैसा चलेगा? ओसामा को तो मारना ही है, तो ओसामा को मारो. तो ये this is a part and parcel of the job. Like American है, तो अमेरिका का साइड लेना ही पड़ता है. तुम इंडियन है तो इंडियन का साइड लेंगे. इट्स ऑलवेज लाइक दैट. So what job you have come for, that job you got to do. It's free from attachment, has no identification with the body, and free from the feeling of mind. Free from the identification with the body, the previous line we said, no, that body and mind को override करना बहुत जरूरी है, बोला था. तो यहाँ पे वही बोल रहे हैं, no identification with the body. So overcoming the body is important. Overcoming the body मतलब है ना, अभी सोचो, अभी धनुष्य बाण को लेके ऐसा यू हैव कॉक्ड योर राइफल और समथिंग लाइक दैट. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू किल, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू किल. अरे उधर तू खड़ा है साला, मारने के लिए मारना तो चाहिए कि नहीं. हाँ, तो नो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू किल बोलेगा तो कैसा चलेगा. तुमको तुम्हारा काम है. आई ऑलवेज वंडर दिस ऑल दिस. वो केन बिन है ना, आजकल स्कूल में अलाउड नहीं है, टीचर ने बोलना नहीं चाहिए. टीचर का काम है, यू नो, इट्स द जॉब ऑफ अ टीचर टू स्ट्रेटन द चिल्ड्रन आउट. यू थिंक बाय टॉकिंग टू चिल्ड्रन दे हैव द ब्रेन्स टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू आर स्पीकिंग. दो चार लाफा लगाएगा तो ही समझता है. नहीं तो तुम लोग प्रिजनर्स को क्यों मारते हो? On one side, you are supposed to torture the prisoners. You should see the amount of torture they do in this Zero Dark 30. That is the name of the film. The amount of torture that person is undergoing. I mean, they have shown only one form of torture. You should see the other form of tortures that go on. So, you cannot even imagine the amount of tortures that they do. And for the child, even one chhadi thak karke mara to no, you cannot beat the children. Why? Against the law. और तुम्हारा जेल में लॉ भी सब चलता है. It is hypocrisy. No, where a child has to be reprimanded, you have to reprimand the child. You have to tell the child. If दो slaps देने का रहेगा, देना पड़ता है. At such point in time, you cannot be a martyr. No, I will not hit. बोला तेरे को उठ के कल वो मारने वाला है, देख ये होने वाला है. It's a part and parcel of it, isn't it? शाहजहान को नहीं डाला उसके बेटे ने अंदर. क्या? जहांगीर, यू नो जहांगीर, स्टोरी ऑफ जहांगीर, नो? मिला क्या तुम लोग यार इंडिया में रह के हिस्ट्री नहीं मालूम है? ताजमहल देखा है क्या? इंडिया, ऑल फॉरेनर्स वांट टू कम टू ताजमहल. वो ताजमहल क्या है? वो ताजमहल बनाया था शाहजहान. या and then he was captured and put in his room by his own son Jahangir. Yes, and every day he would watch through that hole looking at that, you know, white structure called Taj Mahal. And funny part is, you know, they say there are two tombs below Taj Mahal. One contains Shah Jahan and other his wife Mumtaz Mahal. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है उधर. जैसा just exactly where, you know, they say Humayun's tomb, there is no Humayun in Humayun's tomb. Like,
but it is a kabar, no?
Yeah, I can just put one अपना लेगो टॉयज का जैसा एक बना के उधर रख सकता है. बोला हो गया हमारा ये कबर है. वो कुछ नहीं. We can create a cover of whomsoever you want. It's not a problem at all. Like I always wonder, where is the church in Churchgate? There is a station in Mumbai called Churchgate और उधर चर्च ही नहीं है. वैसा ही इधर भी एक म्यूजियम रोड बोलेगा, उसमें म्यूजियम ही नहीं है. चर्च स्ट्रीट में चर्च किधर है? तो it's like this. Our foolishness is always seen very nicely over there. Sometime in the ancient times there must have been something like that. तो नाम आज भी चलता है. हाँ, यहाँ पे सिंगापुर में है ना, स्टेशन का नाम सुनेगा तो है ना हार्ट अटैक आता है. ऐसा बेडुक, एक स्टेशन का नाम है बेडुक. मतलब अभी मराठी आदमी रहेगा उसका दो मीनिंग निकालेगा. बेडुक बोलेगा तो फ्रॉग, और हमारे जो उस्ताद लोग है बम्बई वाले बोलेगा बेडोक, मतलब सीरी नहीं है, बेडोक म्हणजे तुला डोकं नाही आहे. but there is a station called Beduk over here. So ऐसा भी है. So here the idea is that many a times that which we are seeking is not there in that. So neither is Shah Jahan in that Taj Mahal, nor is Mumtaz there. We are only going to see those tombs. That's a tombstone. Okay, it's just a reminder of some past, but it's not the truth. So the last line is important. Whose mind is established in the knowledge of self and who works merely for the sake of sacrifice. Mind is established in the self. Kalpana asked me the question, so I just explained to her that 5 bodies have nothing to do with the self. So you have to keep 5 bodies at the side, and the self is different. So the self encompasses the body. Encompasses means a bottle is inside the ocean. So inside the bottle is also the ocean, outside the bottle is also the ocean, the bottle is inside the ocean. Got it? So at such point in time, when the body is only like an appendage, you keep the body at the side, knowing you are the ocean and not the bottle. Got it? This is the knowledge that you should be firm with. So knowing the self is important, not the bottle. The bottle is this body, remember this. So the body has its own uses, it at least has some, वो उसमें पानी भर सकता है. तो ऐसे ये बॉटल में हमारे सेल्फ भर के है थोड़ा सा. Alright, something like that. It's an example. So knowing this truth that you are the self only, body is not important. Yeah, conviction. I'll come to that. I'll just finish this line and then I'll come to it. And who works merely for the sake of sacrifice. Remember I said sacrifice? We have gone through the process of sacrifice. मतलब आँख को दिखता है, देखने दे. हिपोक्रेट नहीं बनने का. क्या? A woman in red पिक्चर आया था. सॉरी, ऐसे कुछ तो पिक्चर था. उसमें वो मैर्लिन मॉनरो का रेड स्कर्ट ऐसा उड़ता है. एक सीन है ना. हाँ, तो दिस वाज दैट फिल्म वेयर दे हैव शोन, एंड यू कैंट से मैंने नहीं देखा. देखा सब कुछ, हो गया सब कुछ, फिर भी है ना हिपोक्रेट. मैं कुछ नहीं करता हूँ. नो, आई एम सॉरी. तेरे सामने अगर ऐसा होगा, वुमन इन रेड, वुमन इन रेड, अब बोलते मैंने नहीं देखा, मैंने नहीं देखा. ऐसा नहीं चलता है. देखा तूने. डोंट बी अ हिपोक्रेट. सो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, हियर कृष्णा इज टेलिंग यू, डोंट बी अ हिपोक्रेट. प्रीवियस लाइन्स ही हैज मेंशन्ड दिस वर्ड वेरी क्लियरली. आंख है, आंख में सैक्रिफाइस होता है, दिखता है, कान से सुनने को आता है. I have a lot of people who may say, क्या गंदा लैंग्वेज यूज करता है, ऐसा बॉम्बे स्टाइल, गंगनम स्टाइल, ऐसा बॉम्बे स्टाइल का लैंग्वेज यूज करता है. सुनने को आता है. हाँ, I don't like to hear all this nonsense. Oh sorry boss, you better hear it. The sacrifice in the ear is already happening. अब मैंने अभी बेडुक का बोला कि नहीं, वैसा सुनने को तो आता है ना. हाँ सुनो, लेना मत अंदर. लेने का नहीं, लेने का नहीं मतलब वो स्टोरी मैंने बोला था ना, बुद्धा एंड हिज डिसाइपल. ओके, रिकैप. बुद्धा एंड डिसाइपल आर गोइंग आउट टू बेग फॉर फूड and the disciple and the Buddha is stopped by one person in the middle of the road, and he keeps on giving galis to Buddha for half an hour. Buddha is looking at him. After some time he says, have you finished? Yes. And then Buddha starts walking away from there.
He would have got jacked. No?
Yeah. तो उसका डिसाइपल बोलता है, you should have throttled him, you should have murdered him. कैसा बात कर रहा था तुम्हारे बारे में, ऐसा वैसा वैसा. तो बोला तूने सुना वो क्या बोला? वो बोला हाँ, तो तू कर जा, मैंने तो नहीं सुना. कान है सुनने के लिए, लेकिन एक कान से लेके एक कान से छोड़ देने का, इधर से इधर एक नल्ली लगा के बाहर जाता है.
No connection to mind.
So no internal connectivity. So what sacrifice have to happen? Your ear is supposed to hear. Why is your mind reacting? Your eyes are supposed to see. Why are you reacting to it? Another story is that story of that person who is guru and disciple are walking. Okay, when they are walking and they come to this river, they say a very beautiful woman who is sitting over there. So she tells the Guruji, can you please carry me on your shoulder across the river? Because I can't swim. So Guruji carries her across the river, drops her over there and starts walking. After 2 hours, the disciple says to the Guru, it must have been a great experience carrying a beautiful lady, no? So the Guru looks at the disciple and says, oh, I thought I dropped her 2 hours ago behind at the other shore. You are still carrying her. Okay. So you understand how this thing works. No. ये उसने अपना काम किया, उसने कंधे पे रखा, उधर छोड़ के वो चला गया. उसका खोपड़ी में कुछ घुसता नहीं है. उसने काम किया, आगे चला गया. And here, this disciple is still carrying her on his shoulder. Nice experience. Low, that means you are experiencing through the mind. That means your mind has come into play. This is where the whole thing has to stop. The sacrifice has to happen. That means whatever got to be done with your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth. Sometimes हम लोग खाली बड़बड़ करते हैं, वो भी sacrifice ही है, याद रखो. हाँ, most of the time मैं जो बड़बड़ करता हूँ 90% is sacrificed by you all. What to do? उसका बलि का बकरा बन जाता है. खच, मेरे को यार कुछ समझ मेरे याद है क्या बोल रहा है ये. So it is like that. So in this case, so sacrifice is going to happen. Don't worry about it. You just keep on doing what you are supposed to do. And that is the reason why he says, you are doing this only for the sake of sacrifice. Okay? आंख से देखने का इसीलिए देखता है, कान से सुनने का इसीलिए करता है, अपना बॉडी का हाथ हिलाने का इसीलिए हिलता है. समझा? So what has to be done will get done for the sake of sacrifice in a karma yogi. In the practice of seeing Brahma everywhere as a form of sacrifice. Oh, I told that I will take this. When you say firm, do you mean conviction? Yes, the conviction is not there in people. You are the self. Are you convinced? No. But you are the self. Correct. This is the whole point. You are the self. You are the divine being. You are God. You are this one. You are the. ऐसा मैं बोल के मतलब ऐसा क्या ना, I'll give you a board written in gold and put it on your cap like this and go about everywhere. I am the self. मतलब पागल खाने में डाल देंगे तेरे को. और एक तो सबसे पहले तो you are not going to wear it also. बोला मेरे को पागल कुत्ते ने काटा है ऐसा सब डालने का. गुरुजी कुछ भी बोलता है. So the conviction is not there. The conviction is, yes, the conviction is first start believing in it. So faith is important. And the reason why, all these things we are doing, karma yoga, jnana yoga and all that, after you come to bhakti marg, you are going to throw all that out of the window. But since the book is going in that orderly fashion, okay, मैसूर का बीच में वो 2-4 स्टेशन आने वाला है, चन्नापटना आएगा या क्या पता नहीं, ऐसे कुछ नाम है ना, हाँ मद्दूर आएगा, चन्नापटना आएगा, और तू कार से जा रहा है, तेरा कार सडनली फ्लाई करके मैसूर पहुंचेगा और फिर चन्नापटना आने वाला नहीं है. तो अपना भी इसमें है ना चैप्टर 1, 2, 3, 4 ही चल रहा है. सीधा चैप्टर 20 पे ऊपर जंप नहीं कर सकते. 20 है नहीं वैसे भी. इनविजिबल गीता दैट इज. So the reason is, yes, you got to have conviction. So first faith is important. So every all these great gurus of self, whatever क्या बोलते हैं, self दिखा बड़ा है ना, सिखाते हैं कि क्या है वो,
proclaimed, self-proclaimed.
No. Self help. They will say बिलीव इन योर सेल्फ, बिलीव इन इट, ऐसा करके वो लोग बोलते हैं ना. And well, even when I was in Eureka Forbes, they used to say, I can, I will, I conquer. वो वैसा ही बोलना पड़ता है. तो लेकिन वो अपना कैसा रहता है, आई कैन, आई विल, आई कॉन्कर, तो होने वाला नहीं है. ऐसा हम लोग है. आई कैन, आई विल, आई कॉन्कर जोर से बोलने का. You see, if you go for any of these self-help guides, this thing ना, तो पहला आएगा स्टेज के ऊपर, गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीबॉडी, तो सब जने बोले गुड मॉर्निंग है. Where is that, you have to have that जोश in you, गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीबॉडी. और 4 बार तुमको साला गुड मॉर्निंग बोलने को लगाता है. एट टाइम इन अ 4th टाइम व्हेन यू से द गुड मॉर्निंग, ये बोलते साले पैसे हमने दिए कि तूने दिए. तेरे बकवास सुनने के लिए हम लोगों ने पैसा दिया है. तो वी आर लाइक दैट. हम लोग ये सब है ना करने की बात है. बट बिलीव डजंट कम. सो स्टार्ट बिलीविंग. फर्स्ट यू हैव टू स्टार्ट बिलीविंग इन योरसेल्फ. बाकी गए तेल लगाने, पहले अपने आप में बिलीव करो ना, एंड देन एक्सपीरियंस. ओ ऑफ कोर्स, विदाउट स्टार्टिंग द एक्सपेरिमेंट यू कांट गेट द एक्सपीरियंस. सो साधना करना ही पड़ता है तो एक्सपीरियंस आएगा. अभी हम लोग है ना ऐसा दाल चावल अपना सब देख के बोले खिचड़ी बनेगा. अरे लेकिन बनाएगा नहीं तो बनेगा किधर से? तो पहला तुमको बनाना पड़ता है. समझ में आया? तो पहले बनाएंगे तो खाने को मिलेगा. सो एक्सपीरियंस विल ओनली कम इफ यू प्रैक्टिस इट. So the practice is very important. So that is the reason why we say sadhana, sadhana, sadhana. इसीलिए मैं अभी एक सिख जोक मानने वाला था, परी पूछती थी वो कौन है करके. ओपी नैयर, ओपी नैयर, ओपी नैयर. So sadhana is important. So all things have to be done for the sake of sacrifice. And yes, you need to have the firm conviction in yourself. The firm conviction is very, very important. But this firmness doesn't come because first start believing in yourself. It is important that you are the best. Till today, we have never been given this funda that you are the right person for the right job in the right place at the right moment. किसी ने बोला नहीं है. You go for any of these your meetings, your boss is going to look at you and I could have hired somebody else instead of duffer like you. Achha. Yeah. It gave you some simple stupid job also and you can't do it. तो तुम बॉस को बोल नहीं सकते कि I am a कर्म योगी, I am doing my job, I am a perfect person for the job. बोले you please give me perfect salary. ऐसा भी नहीं बोल सकते हम लोग उसको. So the problem in our world is, first we are not convinced that we are doing a good job of anything in our world. So we are always feeling inadequate about it. See, even in failure, like let us say for example, Pari goes for MAN and there she is fighting Somalia country, कोई तो भी एक ऐसे लेके सब साले मिलके वो सोमालिया को नीचे करने की सोच रहे हैं. You are a 4th world country maybe. I don't want you. And though you might have given the best performance of your life, but they will fail you. Bola gaya bhad mein. At such point in time, you are going to get cheesed off no end, no doubt about it. You want to become a hijacker, or what do you call that? Terrorist on the sea, they call it. Pirate. Of course, Somalia is bound to become pirates. You also become pirate in United Nations then, don't worry. Yeah, you will have Johnny Depp with you very soon then. So, sacrifice for the sake of sacrifice, conviction in your own self, belief that you are the best. Nobody needs to tell you that you are the best, okay? You are the best for who you are. Now, if I remove the you from this body and I put some other you in this body, you think that person will do the job well? No chance. Okay, please understand this. You are perfect for who you are. And nobody can replace you. Nobody in this world can replace you. Okay. So do the job perfectly without, without any doubts, no doubts. In the practice of seeing Brahma everywhere as a form of sacrifice, Brahma is the ladle with which oblation is poured into the fire. Brahma again is the oblation. Brahma is the sacrifice. Brahma is the sacrificer. And so Brahma itself constitutes the act of pouring the oblations into the fire. And finally, Brahma is the goal to be reached by him who is absorbed in Brahma as an act of such sacrifice. This verse, I will give you a very simple example. Now we are doing sacrifice. I will come to the verse later, but listen to the example. Okay. Gold nugget, melted pure gold, converted into earring, melted again, because you sell the gold. The earring gets sold, gets converted into a bangle, again sold, gets converted, again melted, gets converted into a necklace. Then it gets melted again, then it gets converted into a ring. Now what is common in all this?
Gold.
Gold, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's only the gold is getting converted into various objects. So, earring is a gold earring, correct? The necklace is a gold necklace. The kangan is a gold kangan. The ring is a gold ring. So, everywhere the common factor is gold, right? In the same way, everything that is happening in this universe is only Brahma, gold, Brahma, okay? You are not out of it, you are in it. The Brahma is a sacrifice. Sacrifice matlab, jo dekhna hai, I'm just taking dekhna as a sacrifice, okay? One in your eye. So if you see an object with your eye, the sacrificial pool is also Brahma. The object coming inside is also Brahma. The conversion factor inside is also Brahma. That which comes out of it is also Brahma. Everything is Brahma. Brahma means, you want to call it God, you want to call it THAT, that, you want to call it, I don't know what it is, or you want to say, I don't care, I am an atheist. Okay, everything jayaz, everything is perfect. I learned to say this in Swahili, so I call it Brahma. You want to call it by some other name, that's your problem. So in whichever language you want to call it, it's okay by me. You want to call it Jesus Christ, you want to call it God, you want to call it Father in heaven, तेरे को जो बोलने का है बोल. Everything is one alone. So whether you say the sacrifice, whether you say the sacrificed, whether you say the ingredients, or whether you say the that which comes out of the sacrifice, everything is one and the same. It is called the Brahma, but in our world we call it the self. So if everything is Brahma and everything is self, why are you still not getting convinced that you are the self? You are still thinking, I am the gold bangle. You have forgotten gold and you are saying, I am the bangle. Okay. And then from tomorrow, what will you do? Walk like an Egyptian. Oh, yes, it's a sick joke. Walk like an Egyptian. This is a song by the Bangles. Okay. So the thing is, no, you are not the bangle. You are gold in it. This conviction is important. You see, when you read this book of Nisargadatta Maharaj, I am that, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. He keeps on saying the same damn words again and again and again and again and again. Your breath also says the same words. Do you know what your breath says? Soham, hum so. Soham, hum so. Soham, hum so. That I am that. That I am that. That I am that. That is all it keeps on saying. And even after telling you billion times, he's still not convinced that you are that. the idea is the basic structure of everybody, inside, outside, in between, is one and the same. It is that alone, THAT. That is equal to self, is equal to Brahma, is equal to God, is equal to Allah, is equal to whatever that you want to say. Or I don't believe also. That is also okay. I am an atheist, I don't believe. That is also perfect. I am there, of course you are there. So if the moment you say I am there, bolega, so you have convinced it. You are convinced that you are there. So got it? So in this, the firm conviction is important. So he says, in the practice of seeing Brahma everywhere in the form of sacrifice. Form of sacrifice, when you see the object, when you hear the sound, when you taste something, when you smell something, or when you touch something, all actions, even when you are digesting something in your stomach, that is also a sacrifice. Okay? Any act, walking, talking, singing, driving, any act of yours is also part of the sacrifice. Please see Brahma everywhere in everything. Brahma is the ladle. Ladle means the thing that we use for stirring it up. Okay? Brahma again is oblation, that which we put in it. Objects which are introduced in that subject. Brahma is the fire, that which burns it, converted into some other object. You know, we require things for burning also. Burning doesn't mean कि ना जल रहे हैं. No. Burning मतलब conversion from one into another. Potential energy into kinetic energy. You know that formula that we did in school. So in the same way, P into Ke, like that. What is it that makes P into Ke? Water falling, water which is stored on top, falls down on the generators, turns the turbines, isn't it? So water, potential energy, falling down, kinetic energy converts into electrical energy, correct? So that which is converting one to the other is the fire in it. Got it? Understood this much? So Brahma is fire, Brahma is the sacrificer. One who is pushing this water from top is also the sacrificer. Okay. And then Brahma itself constitutes the act of pouring the oblation into the fire. मतलब ऊपर से ढकलता है वो भी वही है. फिर उसके बाद finally Brahma is the goal to be reached. And finally when you are converting everything, P into Ke into EE, electrical energy, water, correct? All these are nothing but Brahma only. 1, 2, 3, whichever step you look at it. आँख से देखा क्या, अंदर जो हुआ क्या, उसके बाद और कुछ मुंह में से पानी आया क्या, all these is nothing but actions happening in the Brahma alone. So and finally Brahma is the goal to be reached. Finally क्या होएगा, वो फल भी खा जाएंगे या फिर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोड्यूस होगी. वो जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोड्यूस होगी आपके घर में आएगी, घर में आने के बाद पंखा चलेगा या लाइट चलेगा. That is also Brahma only. Okay, the goal to be reached by him who is absorbed in Brahma. So know that you are the Brahma. So why not get absorbed in it? Know you are the Brahma itself as a such act of such sacrifice. Other yogis duly offer sacrifice only in the form of worship to gods, while other perform sacrifice for offering the self by the self itself in the fire of Brahma. Got it? The self has come in this line? Good. Other yogis duly offer sacrifice only in the form of worship to gods. You see, when the Pandit ji comes home and tells you, you know, ये पूजा करना पड़ेगा, वो पूजा करना पड़ेगा, ये हवन करो, वो करो, वो करो, he is doing because benefits are accrued to him as well as to you. Accrued to him because when you are doing some puja and all that, he is going to get the money out of it, dakshana. Plus वो एक पोटली भर के लेके जाता है घर में, वो सब वो करने वाला है. तो तुमको क्या मिलेगा? वो पूजा किया, उसके लिए तुमको धन, धान्य, बच्चा खच्चा, गाय, बैल, भैंस, पता नहीं ऐसे कुछ कुछ मांगते रहते हैं लोग, वो सब मिलता है.
प्राप्तिरस्तु.
हाँ, some object you are going to get. So all these are going to be coming out of this sacrifice alone. So some people are doing it for their personal benefit, whereas Krishna is telling Arjuna, you are going to do this to this lower self for the higher self. And the self is the Brahma itself. Got it? This lower body is the lower self. Knowing the God inside of you is called the higher self. Got it? The same God is there in this body, which is called the higher self. So knowing this body, lower self, and the higher self, so oblation of this body in this higher self. Got it? So you have to pour this body as a sacrifice in the higher self. This is the sacrifice you are going to do. So while others perform sacrifice by offering the self, see, the first self is written in small letters and the second self is written in capital letters. Correct? If you have ever noticed the way I write my Facebook updates, when I am talking of divinities or deities, I always write in small g, God. But when I have to write about the Supreme Consciousness, it will always be capital G. Okay? You should see the way the words are framed. So the capital G and the small g is always there. So in the same way, knowing the lower self, it is always written in small. S is small, S-E-L-F. And knowing the higher self, that is capital S-E-L-F. Got it? So here also the definition is this: knowing this lower self, putting it as an oblation in the higher self is what is required, and that is called the sacrifice. And that is itself in the fire of Brahma. वो उसमें बर्न हो जाएगा, तुम्हारा छोटा बॉडी जो है वो बॉडी बर्न हो जाता है, लोअर सेल्फ. Got it? Others, should I stop here or do you want me to continue? I can't see anything. If you want, I can continue for another few more lines.
Can you stop here?
Okay, if you want me to stop. So we'll stop at 25. All right. And
Thank you.
all right. So you all take care, and if you have questions, those who want to have questions, those who have questions, can you continue for some time, and the rest can log off for the day or the night or whatever. Yeah, Guru. Take care. You have a nice day. Kalpana, you have a nice day. Pari,
Good
you have a
night.
nice day.
Have a nice day,
Aparna,
everyone.
you also take care. You are also saying bye. Senthil